Yes, it is. The fuck it ain't.
I done really started a lot of niggas' career. They know though.
Give me a couple of names of artists' careers that you started.
No, I can't.
Just because you don't want to take credit for it? I mean, I don't feel like that's disrespectful.
Yeah, but that ain't. They know who they is.
Okay.
Y'all know. Just give me my props when it's due.
That's interesting.
Bro.
So you started people's careers.
I'm getting motherfuckers they first 10K.
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant. Yeah, I'm back, been a minute, my hard work gets you offended.
I gotta remember I can't have the sleeve rolled up. They won't know. We're rolling?
Yo.
Right. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. We live, baby. Finally we got some young blood in here. I mean, we've had some young people, but I think you're by far the youngest. We got ADOTT HILFIGER in the building. Welcome, sir. So these are fun interviews for me because I'm old. So I like getting to know. I mean, I told you I got a kid that's around your age, so I get to stay in tune a little bit. But I don't get to talk to a lot of young artists, especially artists that are under legal adult age. You know what I mean? So I think it's dope, and I think of all the younger artists that I know of, at least, you're the one that's really out here.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're the one that's really got it going. So my first topic is like what happened? Like, how did this happen? From my point of view, your rise happened out of nowhere and fast. I'm sure it wasn't really that. I'm sure you've been working, but like, it looks like it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, all that shit paid off. Well, it ain't fully paid off yet, but shit, it paid off for when I was a shorty, like back rapping like 13 and shit. No promotion at all. Like, no, like, paying motherfuckers to post my shit. No, none of that shit. Like,
it just happened organically.
Just blowing up.
Do you know why? Like, what it is that make, like,
I'm young, shit. Minnesota, it's hard to get views like that shit.
Yeah, it is.
But my shit worldwide, I don't think my shit just in Minnesota.
No, I don't think so either. Because even like when we have conversations about like best artists in the state, like, you don't come up a lot. I think you will.
Yeah.
I think you'll get there.
I'm gonna get my recognition. So I got recognition, but
no, you do.
Not here. I think my shit like out of state. Like, I was just in Atlanta. I'm in Buckhead, Atlanta. I'm walking up to Walgreens. Somebody waiting on me at the dodo. Like, they was like, I know you. You from Minnesota? I'm like, how you hearing me? He like, my little brother be listening to you. But like, I'm thinking like, I'm not even in Minnesota. Like, I'm in a whole different.
And they recognize you.
Yeah, I'm like 14 hours away.
That's crazy. That's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah.
Like, that lets you know, like, okay,
I got it.
you got it. And you got, there's something, I think, I know that you got like a camp, there's other artists around you,
Mm-hmm.
but like, of all the artists that are around you, just from the research that I've done, you have a voice. Like, I think that's probably one of the biggest draws about you is your voice, your actual voice inflection.
Mm-hmm.
It's unique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you have a unique voice, especially for somebody that's only 17. Like, you sound like a grown ass man in your music. You know what I'm saying? You sound grown. But so when you're in Atlanta, what are you doing? Are you there for music purposes?
Shit, the first time I went was for my homie B-Day and shit, like September and shit. We wasn't on shit, we was just out there cooling. But when I had just went out there, my manager Flock and him, we had went to do the on the block shit. I mean, from the block, we went to the studio, shot a video and shit. Was really on some music shit. Yeah.
Is that so? At what point did you decide, like, I'm focused? Music is my thing. Because I mean, are you still doing school and shit?
Yeah, I'm still in school. I'm in the 11th grade.
Bro, you got to be the most popping person in that school.
Hell yeah, they don't even call me by my real name. Folks, they call me ADOTT.
Bro, yo, it used to be. I mean, I'm sure some places it still is the athletes, but now it's the artists.
Hell yeah.
So like, you got, like, for real, you're probably the most popular person in the school.
Yeah, man.
What does that do for you?
Shit. I mean, I don't know what to say.
I know one thing that does for you for sure.
What?
I've been in 11th grade before. I know for sure. I know one thing that does for you.
Hell yeah. That shit just come too.
Yeah.
It's just like the views just came naturally. They come naturally too.
Yeah.
I'm,
So do you do like? I mean, what's that like? Like, what's the getting like when you go to school? Is it like a daily occurrence? It's just like, are you like a celebrity in your school?
I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, I didn't been going to that school for a minute though, so like, it's probably like nothing new to them. Like, I was rapping like when I first went there, type shit.
So they've seen they've kind of been there for your
Yeah,
uprise. They've seen it
know.
all happen.
Yeah.
I got you. What about what about like parties and shit? You do parties and shit like that?
Yeah,
Performance?
them bitches be buzzing, but
Yeah.
I ain't like never like really did no show type shit. Like, I probably performed in the club one time, and like the parties and shit, them damn near be the performances.
Yeah.
So everybody know my shit.
But that's kind of the old school route.
Bro.
I don't know if you know that, but like that's how people used to get it popping, is performing at like the house parties and shit like that.
Yeah.
But that kind of died down. But it's good to hear it's still happening somewhere, at least. So, so you work a lot with the, I don't know what he is anymore. If it's Ill Vision, Endless Vision, it's my guy Dylan. He knows who he is. Dylan. You work a lot with him. How did you link with him? How did that happen?
Shit, what was my first video I shot with Ill? Shit, I don't even remember. I got like 6 videos with bro, but I really fuck with bro heavy. We locked in for real.
And I mean, I don't know if it was you exactly, but it was your video that got him the tagline, the cameraman for the trenches.
For sure.
You're responsible for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how did you link with him? Where did the connection come from?
My homie Kevo.
Okay.
He was fucking with him way before me.
Okay.
Type shit. Hell yeah. He
Gotcha.
fuck with Ill. Yeah, fucked with him.
Yeah.
Locked in.
So talk to me about the whack jumper. That was kind of the one that was the one that got my attention, was the whack jumper video.
Uh-huh.
Talk to me about the process of that, where that kind of
Shit,
originated from.
my homie Rodney, he had sent me an open verse. Shit, I had hopped on that bitch. We had shot it. We was sitting on that song for like a year and a half. We had just shot that bitch for my homie and shit. My homie funeral, we wasn't doing shit. Shot that bitch. That bitch was going up like, that bitch went up like 10K in like 2 days, 10K in a day, one of them. Bro, and that bitch just went up from there. I posted that shit on my Facebook. That shit had like 4K views on there. Posted that shit on my Instagram. That shit had like 7,000 views. I don't know.
And all this shit is organic. Like you don't do paid promotion,
No,
ads, nothing.
None of that shit at all.
Man, I low-key think you should.
Shit.
At this point,
I don't even tag motherfuckers in my music.
you don't do that.
And 99, you and 99
Yeah.
other shit, I don't do that shit.
Yeah, don't do that. That's
Never. That shit annoying. I be removing my tag from motherfuckers.
for some people that can work, but like, I'll be honest with you, when I see that, like if somebody tags me and 99 other people, that immediately makes me think
That shit not it.
you have to do this to get people to watch your shit. I might be wrong, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna find out.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna find out. I get too many people send me music anyways. I got enough shit in my inbox, so I don't need to do all that. But yeah, no, that's not a good look. But I think paid promotion is always
Yeah.
there's a plus in that. Just gotta do it the right way. Don't buy views. That's what people do.
Yeah,
They
not
buy
that.
views and it looks ugly.
Fake comments and shit like that.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I respect about your shit is it's not questionable. It's not you can't even look at that and be like, well, he might have bought these views. No, you can tell. That's amazing. So what are you doing now? What are you working on now?
Shit, I'm just working on more visuals. I ain't really working on no tape shit. I got hella songs in the vault though. Like I could drop like 4 tapes if I wanted to, but like I'm just gonna give motherfuckers the visuals because that's what they want. Like I could obviously see like the audio is not gonna go up. Like that shit like probably gonna be like 500 every song.
Yeah,
Visuals gonna get like 10K, 20K.
sure. That seems to be your lane. That's what works.
Mhm.
Do you have like advisors and people that kind of like direct you and direct your career, help you direct your career in the right direction?
Shit, my homie Flock and A-Lee the Gritter.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They help you with like a plan. Yeah. Because I think to be 17 and be experiencing the success that you're having right now, like if you keep going, there's literally no way it can go down.
That's what I said. I don't want this shit to never stop.
Yeah.
I don't never want to fall off.
What are your influences? Where does the music come from?
Shit. Man, we ain't on good terms right now, man. But look, my homie Elo and Kiso, they ass was doing it at a young age. So shit, I said me and Kevo could do that shit.
Yeah.
Shit, we done did it. We popping now.
Why
It's
not
our
on good
turn,
terms?
shit.
Don't tell me
Shit.
if it's some bullshit.
Nah,
but-
that shit. Uncle. We just arguments. You know how motherfuckers
Yeah.
be arguing, homies arguing
Yeah.
and shit. And it's a little shit.
So they influence you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You gotta. I mean, I heard somebody say that your music sounds influenced by like Chicago, like drill. I don't really hear that personally.
Hell no. I don't really like. I fuck with Chicago. My dad from Chicago and shit. Motherfuckers be in and out of Chicago, but like I don't really like label myself like as doing shit like that. Like I don't even really like Chicago like that.
Yeah. I mean, I some of your shit, like I understand why somebody would say that, but like I wouldn't say. That's not what I hear. I actually hear more of like a Detroit influence. Is
Shit,
that-
yeah, on a couple songs.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, specifically like the Whack Jumper.
Yeah, that's
That-
a Detroit beat.
Yeah, that definitely
Well,
reminds me of
came
some
from
Detroit shit.
Him and my homie Glock Boys TJ.
Yeah. What about Minnesota wise? Like, do you have like artists from Minnesota that influence you to get into music, or not really?
Shit. Hell no.
No, nobody.
No.
That's
Not from here. Not from Minnesota.
not at all.
No.
Is there anybody from here that you do fuck with currently?
Shit. My homie Kevo.
That's it.
That's about it.
Do you pay attention to like what's going on, or not really? You just keep your eyes focused on what you're doing.
What I'm doing, I ain't worried about what nobody else doing.
Not at all.
At all.
Do you listen to any other music from Minnesota?
Hell yeah, I support and shit, but like they cool. Like I ain't locked in with motherfuckers. So I'm really locked in with my people's type shit.
Yeah. So is that something that you think you'll do at some point? Like maybe look for features? Or
Hell yeah,
to
I
do
done
features?
started a lot of motherfuckers' career, but like that's not for me to speak on. Like
Yes, it is. The fuck it ain't.
I done really started a lot of niggas' career. They
Who's-
know though.
Give me a couple of names of artists' careers that you started.
No, I can't.
Just because you don't want to take credit for it? I mean, I don't feel
Yeah,
like that's
I don't-
disrespectful.
Yeah, but that ain't. They know who they is.
Okay.
Y'all know. Just give me my props when it's due,
That's interesting.
bro.
So you started people's careers.
I'm getting motherfuckers they first 10Ks.
Okay. Well, now I know. Okay. Now I know.
They first double digits.
That's interesting. What do you think it is? What do you think it is about you that's special? In your mind, what do you think it is?
Shit. I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers that just wanna lock in, cause like I'm like, they see like I'm elevating. The motherfucker text me like, keep doing your shit, gang, just to be like, just so I can say like good looking, just so they can be like, I didn't talk to him before he made it type shit, like shit like that. I don't even really be like, cause I'm young, and I'm lit right now. Don't turn me down.
When you say make it, in your mind, like what's make it? What's your end game?
When I'm up at least 10 mil in a big ass house when I'm walking in the mall, motherfuckers recording me, following me and shit, bodyguards, tour buses, shit like that.
You want the whole shit.
Yeah, I want everything.
all
that come
of
with that shit.
That's dope. Most people would not be that honest. Most people don't say shit like that. They try to be humble. Even though you definitely are humble, but that's the
I
real
can
answer.
see it though. Like
Yeah.
I just can imagine myself with all the jewelry and shit. You know.
That's good. That's good. You're supposed to be able to see it. You're supposed to be able to see it. So if I asked you to give me a top 5 Minnesota artists, you couldn't do it?
I mean, it's a couple Minnesota artists that hate on me, so like it ain't.
Why they hate on you?
Name, I don't know. Cause like they not doing it. Like
Because you,
y'all not doing it.
you
Like,
remind them of what they never will be.
yeah, they like what the fuck what the fuck is he doing? He shouldn't even like. Why is he in the club? Why he doing this? Why he doing that? Why he signed? Man, look, it's my turn. Y'all fucked up.
So what you're saying is, if you were to give me your top 5, you would be naming artists that hate on you?
No, my top 5 shit. Half of my homies don't even consider themselves rappers, so I couldn't even name like top 5 shit.
I want your personal top 5. Whatever your personal, even they could be names I don't know. You might be putting me on. You probably will be.
Shit. I don't, man. Look, I got Kevo the Menace,
Okay.
my homie Vinny Santana,
Okay.
Mugoku. Motherfucking. My homie V-Lone, I'm tweaking. And let me see. Who else? I don't got no top 5.
That's 4?
Yeah,
that's
4.
your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
That'll work. That'll work.
I just had a real life, like, I just had to think, like, who the fuck in Minnesota is, like, rapping now? Like, who's still doing it? Like, I don't know no other 5 artists.
I mean, like I said, it's an interesting conversation because, like, I know who those 4 are just from my research about you. So I know who they are. I haven't done any deep dive on them, but that's part of why I want to get younger artists up here is because people probably don't know about these guys here in Minnesota, and they should. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we need to shine a brighter light on young artists because
We need to shine a bright on Minnesota, period.
that's true. That's true. But I just think that there's a lot of hard-headedness in hip-hop here in Minnesota. People that, and I'm not going to say any names, but they know who they are, but people that should probably switch lanes from doing music to coaching young artists in music. And a lot of people don't want to just hang it up, even though they probably should, because their time is up. And we don't. And I think because people don't do that, the young artists don't get enough shine, because we don't look back and reach back to the young artists. Is that something you experience?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Is that frustrating, or don't you give a fuck?
I don't really give no fuck.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter.
Hell no. I don't even be giving these motherfuckers a motherfucking conversation.
Yeah. That's probably good. You should probably stay in that mind state, because a lot of people get caught up in the why won't you help me, why won't you fuck with me mind state, and it ends up stunting your growth. Yeah. So you're doing visuals, dropping singles, and I'd agree with you. No point in dropping a project. No point in dropping singles. Just visuals, because it's working.
Right.
You're doing them thousands. I mean, you got, what was the last
Every
video?
time.
That?
Shit. My the Past That by me and my homie V-Lone.
You just dropped that like less than 2 weeks ago, and it's already up
12
over
days
12K.
ago. 10K.
Yeah. That's crazy. So you got more. What's the next video you're dropping?
Shit, me and my homie Kevo we finna shoot that 073 Flow Part 3. He dropping a video too.
Okay.
A visual type
Yeah.
shit, but I ain't working on it. I got some other shit involved, but I ain't like been shooting. My real cameraman ain't been down here. Like he be in and out of state type shit.
Yeah. What about stages? You gonna get on some stages?
Shit, motherfuckers gotta book me.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is normally somebody of your age would be doing things like open mics, but like
Yeah, I don't.
you kind of surpassed that open mic shit.
Motherfucker gotta pay me to do anything. They know.
That's an interesting conversation. That's been a conversation lately about people getting paid for their craft. What do you think about that? Obviously, you feel like you should be paid.
Yeah, I feel like everybody should get paid for what they do. Like, ain't nothing free.
Yeah, I agree. What about even us?
Shit, I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
I fuck with y'all. Bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think anybody's price should be whatever your price is. If they don't want to pay it, then they're not going to pay it. You're not going to make
Y'all
any
should
money.
be charging motherfuckers too.
Yeah, well,
But y'all helping. Y'all want to see motherfuckers win, right?
yeah,
This really promotion, really.
it definitely is.
Bro, 'cause
Sounds-
when I was looking on y'all page, I didn't even know half of these motherfuckers was from Minnesota. I'm looking up their names and shit.
Yeah. Do you have, okay, I know we already touched on this once, but let me go back. Do you have like a legend list, like a Brooklyn Park legend list? Because there's some artists from Minnesota that come from Brooklyn Park that are, in my opinion, legends. But I don't know how much you know. I don't know how much you're.
Yeah, I don't really know too many people from.
How about like Soda Supreme?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because he has like one of the greatest projects ever be dropped out of Minnesota was called the Brooklyn Park LP. But
Who else?
there's some names that I'm not going to say because I don't want to disrespect them because I don't know if they're for sure from Brooklyn Park. But I know that there are some artists that claim Northside that are actually from Brooklyn Park.
Hell yeah.
And that's a hot topic right now. And people call me out when I say shit wrong, so I'm not going to say it. But he's the one that I think, to me, is the most, he's let it be known that it's Brooklyn Park. But you don't know who that is.
I don't know.
You look into Soda Supreme.
I will.
Yeah, for sure. And now that he's seen this, he'll probably check you out too, if he doesn't already know. if he doesn't already know. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is this verses. The verses that you did. What was your experience?
A lot of hate, a lot of good hate, bad hate. I mean, shit. But that was really like the shit that I think that was the one that leveled that shit up. Like,
So that
I had just dropped my video like 4 days before. That bitch went up even more when I dropped. Like, that shit went up like 2,000 views that same day. Like, oh, okay, motherfuckers tapping in.
So the verses definitely had a positive effect. It did what it was supposed to do. How'd that come about? Like, how did they decide? Do you know, like, what was, like, even your opponent? What was his name again? Bad Side Xavier?
Bad Side Xavier. Yeah, that's my boy.
Was that your call? Whose call was that? Like, how did that get put together?
Shit, Trap Right. Yeah, that was Trap Right call. Yeah, he said, look up Bad Side Xavier and shit. I looked up, bro. I fucked with his music and shit. I'm like, this ain't finna be one of them John Ray, Lil James versus. We finna be cool. Like, we ain't.
Hey, there's a see. Yeah.
We,
Yeah.
But no, I ain't trying to like put it
I got
like
you.
yeah, but it wasn't finna be one of them. Like, we was cool. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't no badass versus. Like, that bitch was lit.
You felt like you won?
I mean, it wasn't no like win. It wasn't no win or lose to me. Like, we both did our shit, but like I feel like Xavier had more energy type shit. Like, I'm still like kind of shy. Like, I don't even know how I'm doing this right now. Like, I'm still like camera shy, stage shy type shit.
Yeah.
I could shoot a motherfucking video for sure, and I know how that bitch gonna turn out.
You gotta figure out how to transfer that same energy.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I watched it. I feel it's hard to call a winner when, like, because, you know, like, when you watch, like, let's just go back to John Ray and Lil James. I know those songs. You know what I mean? You know, so you can kind of call it. You can look at it and be like, okay, like, here's what happened, here's what happened. You can kind of call it.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, like, that's part of what a versus is for me. I wasn't as familiar with, like, I knew like 3 or 4 of your songs. I didn't know any of his songs. So in my mind, you won. Because I knew more of your shit than I knew of his. No disrespect to him. It's just I didn't know anything about him. That was when I learned about him. So I would say definitely, in my opinion, you won. But I saw it was split. The public opinion was split. But that's part of what Trap Right has become, is a hater fest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like they go live and it's just, you know, that the comments are just going to be filled with just hate. Just hate, which is crazy. And they've sort of leaned into it and just accepted, like, that's what it's going to be, so we're just going to keep doing it. But you mentioned the John Ray, Lil James versus. What'd you think about that one?
Shit, I liked it. I ain't like fully watch it till like last week. Like, I'm looking at this shit like, this shit real life.
Yeah.
These niggas funny as hell. These niggas getting a haircut while you doing the verses. I fuck with John Ray though, bro. See him at the store and shit, locked in with him. Put my number in his phone and shit.
Okay.
Bro.
Maybe future work with John Ray?
Hell yeah.
You could put John Ray as your 5th.
Oh yeah, I forgot about John Ray, yeah. Go ahead, put him in the 5th.
Yeah, there we go.
On that thumb.
Now we got a top 5. He is definitely busting out here,
Yeah.
for sure. So yeah, how did you think, did you feel like did you feel disappointed when you did the verses? Did you feel like I could have done better? I could have done more? I should have done more like what they did?
As I was looking at it, but like I did my part. Like,
yeah,
I wasn't too hype or too like, like shit like that. I was cool.
Yeah, felt good about it though. And it did. You're saying it did what it was supposed to do.
Hell yeah.
If I
just had a bigger crowd there, my crowd was there. I had a posse, but I just had a bigger crowd. Like,
how many people did you have there?
Shit, like at least like 14 people.
Okay, how many did he have?
He had a lot of people. I couldn't even count. He had a big ass fan base. Like, he had his whole little family there, bro.
So I need to dig deeper into Bad Side Xavier then.
Yeah, for sure.
He might have to be next. We might have to have him up here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so working on videos, doing visuals. You still working with Endless Vision?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We finna bring bro to Miami with us.
Okay.
For spring break. Finna do
Okay.
a whole little 7-day vlog. Probably shoot a couple videos out there. Shit.
Were you just going out there just for spring break for fun?
Yeah.
You gonna do any music shit out there?
I ain't really looking into all that yet.
No?
But shit,
Okay.
you only live once.
For sure.
Bro.
Miami spring break? Yeah. No, you're doing it right. For sure. Well, I'm gonna be watching, man. I'm excited to see where this goes. I think as long as you keep your foot on the gas, you can't lose.
For sure.
You really can't lose. And I got no more questions for you, but I want to give you a chance. Final thoughts?
Shit, man. Live on Lake Street, man. Y'all go tap in that shit. It's ADOTT HILFIGER.
I appreciate it. Where can they find you at?
Shit, find me on YouTube at ADOTT HILFIGER, Facebook ADOTT HILFIGER, Instagram ADOTT HILFIGER.
Sure. I appreciate your time, man. It's fun.
For sure.
All right. Another episode of Live on Lake Street.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right, then ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking about.